Hello, everybody, and welcome to Streaming Rainbow. I am your game master, Lara, and today I am the mother of skeletons. We are going to be playing today a game called Adventure Skeletons, written by Grant Howitt. You will have seen his work before on our channel. Great work such as Eat the Reich, which Courtney ran and might be running again. Who knows? Also, Orkborg and Spire and many other things. Go check out anything by Grant Howitt. It's great. Today, let me introduce my lovely skeleton players. To start off with, my fellow game master, Courtney. Hooray! For the first time on Streaming Rainbow camera, Katana. You will recognize Katana's artwork as Katana did the art for Courtney's revamped one shot, as well as the character art for the SS Sophia. And stay tuned next week for the thrilling finale of that. We're going to keep this light just to really deal with that. We need a break, guys. And welcoming back to our channel, we have Matt, who you saw on Revamped with Courtney. Thank you, Matt. And finally, again, also from Revamped, Blackwell. These are my lovely little skeleton friends, and we are going to be here's the deal, guys. Adventure Skeletons is all about skeletons with really one goal, which is bone collection for the necromancer that has made them. That would be me. It is very roleplay heavy. It's light on rules. In fact, it is a single page. The only thing that my players have done for character creation so far is create a name and maybe think about what kind of skeleton they want to be. So let's actually make some characters. Are we all good? We ready to get started, guys?
So
yeah.
Let's go.
Heck yeah. Also, guys, while this is kind of a potentially creepy topic, we're keeping it light here. So don't worry, we're not going to be going into any gory detail. It is all going to be very silly. Despite the creepy makeup, I am here to have the best time. Okay, so let's start the other way around. Blackwell, have you thought about what kind of skeleton you want to be? Like what do you want to what do you wish you had been in a past life when you had a life?
Oh God. My brain's just like, teenage me, sit. It's just sit. You over there. We don't need you right now.
If you haven't decided, you can also roll a d6 to let it up to fate.
Let's do that. I like a good gamble. Let's see what I can make. Where's my d6? That's a 6. Where's my copy? What do we get at a 6?
You are a skeleton. You have always been a skeleton. You have never known anything else. The great thing about being a skeleton is that you get a +1 to skeleton knowledge and culture. What does that mean? You get to figure it out. Ask me, and we'll just see how I am feeling as a game master. You also get equipment. You get 2 items of your choice. So I'm going to have you roll that d6 2 more times.
Let's grab another one. Come here. You and you. So that's 2 4s, actually.
Okay, so roll one of those again. I mean, unless you want 2 daggers. Dagger.
Dagger.
So what would a 3 get me? Like a 4 and a 3.
A 4. Okay, so a 4 is a dagger. It's one-handed. Actually, both the things are one-handed, so you're good. A 3 is a scimitar.
I'll keep that. I can vibe with that.
Okay, so with a scimitar, you when you do damage, you got to roll a d6 for that damage, and for a dagger, you roll a d4 if you're just stabbing with your little dagger, or if you're you get sneak attack. So if you stab or if you attack with your dagger from hiding, you get to roll a d8 instead. And guys, Blackwell has finished his character. Although there's one very important thing missing. What would you like your skeleton name to be?
We can't hear you.
A silence.
There we go. My headphone jack wants to fight with me today. My only thought is, oh, I'm a skeleton. So you mean an OG? OG works. OG works.
OG, amazing. All right, Matt, have you thought about what the origin of your skeleton would be, or would you like to leave it to fate?
I'll leave it to fate.
Okay, roll that D6.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Let's see.
I did, guys, audience. I did tell my players, you don't even have to read the rules if you don't want to. Just show up. It's all good.
Just vibes.
It is truly. You're a 1. You are an orc. So giant orc skeleton. As an orc, you get a +1 to hitting and shouting.
Okay.
So, and now you get to have your equipment. So go ahead and roll a 2d6 or roll a d6
Okay.
twice.
Perfect. Let's see. A 3 and a 5.
You also get a scimitar. So with that scimitar, you roll a d6 for damage. And for the 5, it's a great axe, which is pretty handy since you're a giant orc. When I played this game, I was a goblin, and I also had a great axe. Wild. Did not go well. With the great axe, it is technically two-handed. We're going to be rules light on this, guys. I don't care. As long as you can kind of make a story about it, I don't care.
I can keep the scimitar sheathed. It's all right.
You keep that scimitar sheath, okay, guys? Keep it safe. For that great axe, your damage when you roll it is going to be a D8, and it is actually a D12 if you manage to hit the head of your opponent. We will talk about hitting and damaging and all that.
Okay.
And again, Matt, you are an orc. You're giant orc skeleton. What would you like your name to be?
My giant orc skeleton's name is John.
Yeah.
Of course.
Of course, obviously.
John. Katana, did you have a thought, or what are you going to do with your origin?
I did have a thought. I would
Please.
love to be a skeleton.
Yes, another skeleton. All right, as a reminder, again, so +1 to skeleton knowledge and culture. And let's roll your item. So go ahead and roll 2d6 or roll d6 twice.
I will have to re-roll one of those. They're both 6s.
True. Probably good not to.
Yes. That's a 4. So.
Okay. So the 6 is are bow and arrows. This is a two-handed ranged weapon, and you have a d6 of damage for when you fire that. And also a dagger. So you still have that. That's one-handed. D4 damage if you're just stabbing willy-nilly. D8 if you're doing it from hiding. And you already have a name. What is it?
It's Letty, like a skeleton. Kind of.
Skeleton.
Skeleton.
We love it. All right. And finally, Courtney, what is your idea?
Well, I did have a ancestry picked, but I think I'm going to leave it up to fate instead.
Shocking. Go. Let's go.
That is a 3. I'm a dwarf.
It's a dwarf. All right. Just so you know, this is the great thing about being a dwarf. Your head and your chest get an extra hitbox each. So, guys, for our audience and for our players, what you don't see, what they see, and what you guys don't see is there's a little skeleton. And if they get hit, there's no dodging. They're slow ass skeletons. They're just ambling along. So they're going to get hit no matter what. And the really big question is, where are they going to get hit? They've got 2 little hit boxes. One hit means the bone is kind of like knocked away. 2 hits means that bone, whatever it is demolished. It is gone. So, and they can replace it with other things. We'll get into that later. So Courtney, you're going to get 3 hit boxes on your head and your chest. So let's see what equipment you have.
Ooh, a 6 and a 2.
Awesome. So you've got metal armor. It is you get 2 hitboxes at a random location. So feel free to put 2 extra hitboxes wherever. So you're just this, like, you died in battle and just came back with your armor. And then 6 is again that bow and arrow, which is the D6 of damage.
Nice.
Now, guys, an adventure is nothing without its dungeon, but we kind of live here. This is our house. So, like, what are we going to do? We're going to go to a human dungeon, and I am going to roll. I mean, human dungeons could be anything from a vibrant farming hamlet to a busy crossroads to truly the scariest thing, a seaside resort. So we're going to roll and see what is the human dungeon we're going to be playing with today. Let's see. All right. Where are we fighting? You guys, our human dungeon today is going to be a shady river port. Gross. Running water.
Say it ain't so.
Awful. Now, all human dungeons have a dark secret, and we're going to find out what that secret is. I have no problems letting my players know what that is. It says in the instructions, don't tell them at the start. I think it's funnier. I think it's funnier. These are all experienced players. They know how to not metagame. I love metagaming. Oh, nice. This town, this river port, is built atop an extensive dungeon complex. So, you know, that could mean many things.
Mm-hmm.
Correct. Mags, chumps. And I ain't no chump. Sorry.
So they built their home on top of our home.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know how I feel about that.
They took our jobs and our
Can't
land.
be doing that.
We don't like it. Appropriation. We're coming for you, humans. All right. So you all awaken in the comfort of the dankest, drippiest dungeon cavern home. Stretching your rattling bones, you hear the call of your master, mistress. They kind of go, they don't care either way. All right, skeletons, I have a job. Who is ready? Who wants to go?
Ulna's ready.
Ulna, great, perfect. Ulna, by the way, we didn't say your name. Ulna is Courtney. All right, Letty?
Yes, I'm ready.
You're ready? John, my big boy John.
If I have to.
You truly... I mean, I don't want you to go, but I have to let you go. Okay. And Matt, you can't do that to me. The best voice I've ever heard in my life. Okay. And OG? Where's OG? He's so quiet.
OG, you gotta put your mandible on. We can't hear you.
This is gonna get me all night probably. But OG walks into the room. He doesn't have his head on. He literally is holding his head, and he's just like, "Yeah, I'm ready.
Ready?
Where we going? What's the job, boss? What we doing? What we doing today?"
Right. Okay. So I need more bones because you need more friends. Right?
Friends?
Do you want more friends or companions or rivals or really anything you would like? But I just need more bones. Are you willing?
What kind of bones are you looking for, boss? Like dog bones, fish bones, cat bones? Like what kind of bones? I like a dog. I don't know about you, but I like a dog.
That would be great.
Really, any kind of bones. I'm not picky. It's very, very exciting. I get very crafty. Fish bones could be interesting. They're so flexible. But no, really, any bones. Any bones you come across. Don't forget that if you run across any humans, be very careful because they get a little stabby and scared and screamy when you all show up. I don't understand why. But
I bet you they're wet because their bones are still soggy.
I just truly, it's every time you say it, we lost. You scared off, Letty.
You've gone and done it again, Olna.
Letty, it's all right. She'll come back. She's just fine. Okay, so we're going. Yes, probably just soggy bones all the way through, and we need to dry them out. Right. So
We call them soup bones.
Soup bones. Oh, I need to have some soup. Anyway, sorry, I'm so distracted. Anyway, you all, probably the way to go. There was a boat festival happening at Water Run. It's on the most uncreative name I've ever heard in my life. That river port, the place where the humans get on the water. You guys can just walk through it. So I don't, you probably don't understand the concept of boats. But yes, could you go there and pick out bones there? Fish bones. See, Letty's back. It's fine. You scared her, and now she's back.
I just I was thinking about bones, and I was thinking about how I'm bones. I was thinking about how we're getting bones, and I'm just like, is everything bones?
Yes. Look, everything's bones.
No bones about it.
Never even thought about that before.
All things begin with bones. Everything ends with bones. I like a dock. It's been a long time since I've been on a boat too. Maybe we can find a boat. I'm just saying, boss. Like a boat kind of house. I'm just saying.
You've all been so good. I really go have a good time, have a day out. Just don't forget the bones for me. Like that is truly, I'm asking in a kind way, but you have no free will, so you must do this.
Fine.
Oh, I love you all. You're very, very dear to me. Go on, have a good time.
John, slow down. Your legs are too long.
You know this. You know this. We've been over this so many times. Keep up.
I'm trying.
Wait,
I'm so short.
I forgot to put my feet on. Those are the hands on my feet. 1 second.
Well, at least I didn't do that.
Come on, y'all. Let's pull ourselves together. Let's get our heads on straight. And OG puts his head onto his neck and fixes his jaw.
Do you all ever think about the fact that, we're bones without flesh, but we talk and we form words? Do you guys ever take a second and think about that?
No, not really. I mean, I just been here all this time, and I just know I talk, and I talk a lot. I just talk.
Yeah, you're right. It's nothing.
Do you think perhaps on a deeper, like subatomic level, there could be something like genuinely frightening or perhaps magical or a mix of the two and sort of a scientific, like dark magic? What were we doing again?
We're going to the river port to get boats. Would you guys think you don't hear whistling through your ear holes? That's all I got.
Oh, you just put some cotton balls in there. You're good. You just put some cloth, some tissue, whatever you got. Just any parts of you that whistling, just boop 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 boop, boom.
I like to listen to the little bones that were in my ear just rattle about. It's kind of musical, a little bit like wind chimes. Okay, let's go. Olda's gonna hurry as fast as she can ahead of everybody and then get surpassed.
It's so sad that even skeletons suffer from tinnitus. Truly the worst. It's inescapable. All right. So as you guys leave the cavern, I would like one of you. I will let you guys choose. Roll to see if you guys can figure out which way to go. Now, everyone, the way that rolls work, performing an action, you actually roll a d10. And it's got to be equal or beat the game master's target number. Easy is a 4, standard is a 6, challenging is 8, and like impossible is a 10. So yeah. So who would like to roll for direction?
I got it.
No thoughts.
I rolled a 1.
Oh, you guys, with the confidence of truly a dwarf above ground, Ulna, you guys wander, and it's lovely. You just take a little wander through just kind of trees and woods and not much water.
Is it
Where
dark
are
now?
we?
Are we
Uh-huh.
looking for a river port?
It don't look like a red part to me. This look like trees, forests, grass,
Who
everything
put
else. but
Olna in charge of directions?
I did.
She's the one who usually knows the direction. She's usually the one that knows where we're going. I don't know what happened.
I mean, I feel like if anybody should be leading us, it's OG. He's the OG.
Hey, listen. Y'all new around here, so y'all gotta find your way. If I do all the work, y'all not gonna learn anything. So you gotta do it yourselves. So y'all figure that out. Wait, where we going, Ona? Wait, where we going?
And a spider like just falls out of her nasal cavity. I don't know.
It's your friend. Anybody who would like to, if you want to roll like a what we would call a perception check for D&D land, but like a notice. Anybody can. Feel free, any of you.
Okay.
D10.
Throw one.
A 1. Cool.
Oh no, I still throw one.
Okay.
I got an 8.
Nice.
I got it too.
2. Letty, you're so distracted by this spider hanging out of your friend's face. It's
Letty,
beautiful.
what should I call it?
If everything's bones, it should be bones, right?
Oh yeah, actually spiders have bones, don't they? Ah, I'm winning.
And if it's bones and it's in you, it's like you're extra bones. It's like you're really good at being bones.
I'm like the best at being bones.
Yeah.
Yes, you are.
OG, as this conversation is happening, with that 8, you hear a concerning noise. Sounds a little bit like growling, maybe. It's hard to. You don't hear a lot of these noises. People are kind of grumbling, but yeah, there's like a growling that's happening, and it's getting closer.
Is it like in front of us, behind us, or coming to the side, or
It's coming. It's coming from the side through the trees, coming
John,
at
are
you
you
guys.
hungry?
Yeah, I didn't have my bone broth this morning. Sorry.
I kinda-
You gotta get the bone broth.
I take out both my scimitar and my dagger. OG takes out his scimitar and dagger and points like with both of them towards the direction of noise. Like, hey guys, I think something over there. I don't trust that at all. I don't know what that is.
Oh, here we go again. And
I don't know if
get
Bones
my
supposed to growl
great
just like that. I
axe.
mean, it could be Bones. I'm all for it. If y'all want to go check it out, we want to check it out.
We could check it
Una's
out.
already walking in that direction.
Or
with
maybe
her bow
we
and
could
arrow,
ask
like,
them
"Come
where
on."
water run is.
We could ask them and then take their bones. Yeah, you're right. We could ask them and take their bones. That'll be just a
See?
perfect plan.
Win-win.
So you're all walking towards the noise. Love it. As you guys are walking, you all now hear the not even one growl, just deafening noises as 2 giant forest cats. They're like lions. They're kind of like lions. Look, it's a lion. It's coming at you. Don't ask why I have a lion next to me. No one needs to know. So Courtney knows. Ulna knows. As you guys, 2 lions are stalking towards you. And we are now entering into combat. Bum, bum, bum. So let's go ahead and roll some, we'll call it initiative, but we're going to do it on D10s. So everybody go ahead and roll a D10 to see how you fall in the order.
I rolled a 9.
Awesome.
I got a 9.
Amazing.
I got a 1.
Aw.
I've got an 8.
Lovely. Okay. All right. Let's Blackwell and Courtney, please roll me another D10 to see. Roll off. Rollies.
Rollies.
Oh, I was gonna give it to him because he's so much taller.
That's a 10.
I rolled a
Amazing.
3.
Perfect. All right. So as these, shouldn't I probably roll for my little lion friends? Lion friends. I love how prepared my players were, and I'm just like, nah, fam. Why would I do that? Okay. Awesome. Okay. OG. Go ahead and what would you like to do as these two lions are stalking towards you guys?
So this is a good question. How does movement work in this game? Is it like all one fluid act? Like, is it like one whole scene, one fluid action, or is it like you got this amount of stuff to do in this moment of time?
This is the great thing about, I think this is kind of the way it is with Grant Howitt stuff. You tell me what you want to do and then you roll about it. So it is very open-ended. So yeah, you tell, there's no action economy, there's no whatever. You just go for it.
It's gonna get a little ridiculous.
It's gonna get very ridiculous, you guys.
I'm a stole my dagger, right? My other arm has the scimitar. I'm gonna take my arm, snap the arm off, like, and yeet, just lob it like full force, throw that joker.
As one does.
How humorous.
Hey! Hey, chat, put your best or worst bone jokes. Please make me laugh. Okay. So what are you throwing? Oh, are you throwing the bone? What are you going?
So I'm drawing my arm that has a scimitar attached to it, and basically like kind of like battering it, like
Amazing. So, and you're throwing it at one of these lions?
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna say that's my left arm. Like, I'm right arm dominant, so I'm gonna take my left arm.
Amazing. Okay, so go ahead and roll me a D10 to see if you hit.
D10. That's a 7.
A 7. Great. Okay. That's challenge. That's at a challenging level. So yeah, you definitely hit. So the way that this works again, just like for you guys, these guys have basically have places on the body that you're gonna hit, but it's kind of random at this point because you guys are skeletons. There's not a whole lot of thought process in this. So go ahead and roll me another D10 to see where on this lion you strike with your scimitar arm.
That's a 2.
2. All right. That is the left leg. We'll call it the, so you somehow like almost like boomerang it around and you get their back left leg. And it it slices their leg. It just they kind of like fall just roaring at you. And they are going to go ahead and roll against you. Again, they're gonna hit you. They're gonna swipe at you. So let's see what gets swiped, especially because you don't have a left arm.
Good point.
I took my arm off purposely, so it's like if they try to swing at it, there ain't nothing there. What are you hitting?
You know what's great? That worked out for you because they absolutely swiped at the left arm and it is nothing there. So it's just mad as hell. So there we go. So next is Courtney. Ulna. So Ulna, what do you do as you see your friend take his arm off?
That's a wicked shot, OG. Let me see what I can do. I'm gonna take my bow and arrow and I'm gonna knock it back and I'm gonna try and shoot this silly thing. Ah, I rolled a 6.
Roll a 6. All right. Yeah, still a challenging rating. So I'm gonna call it basically DC, guys. Is like we want it to be somewhat challenging because these are big old lions. So go ahead and roll that D10 to see where you hit. Oh, are you hitting the same one? Are you aiming at the same one that OG hit?
No, I'll go for the other one.
Got it.
4.
A 4. You take out its front right arm. It goes down. Just ow, it's growling at you, and it no, it's going after you. It rolled a 2, so you're going to take a little swipe at your left leg.
Rude.
Very rude.
Well, yeah. Oh, no, you did it from a distance. Never mind. I take it back. I rescind. You did a ranged. It can't swipe you. Swipe or no swiping. Right. And John.
Yes. I'm gonna hold my great axe in both hands, both skelly hands, and I'm actually gonna shout at these two lions. I'm gonna say, sorry about all of this, but do either of you know how to get to Water Run? We're a bit lost.
Oh my god, I love you so much. Roll me a D10 and you get to add 1 for shouting.
Yeah.
This is going to be challenging because they're lions.
It's a 4.
Yeah, they kind of flinch and cower at the booming loud skeleton voice, but they don't seem to comprehend. But maybe it's just because you can't reach, you weren't able to like penetrate to the smart skeleton underneath.
That's
So
what it is.
yeah.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. And finally, Letty.
Okay. I'm going to see that what John did didn't work, but maybe something similar can. And I'm going to just gesture towards the kitties and try to get their attention and say, hey, if there's any bones in there, can you point us in the direction of more bones? We're here to help you. You don't have to be in there anymore.
I mean, that's roll me a D10. That's cute as hell. Hey, listen, I will say that you're trying to like really implore some bones. So like +1 for culture, skeleton culture.
That was a 9 on the die.
All of a sudden, these lions, while both in pain because they've both been slashed or struck by an arrow, they're just having a bad day. They thought they were just going to get some bones, but something stops them, and they kind of stop and they look at you, and they look a little bit like they're wanting to move, but they're kind of locked in place a little bit. Like something inside of them is stopping them from attacking.
Mm-hmm,
Weird.
mm-hmm.
Weird. They don't, the faces are, the soft, furry faces are very confused. They aren't sure about that. But they turn and they lead you back. They walk away. Do you guys follow?
OG, don't forget your arm. Let's go.
Wait, where did I now put that? Here it is. He picks up his arm.
Letty's just gonna be like, bones ahoy!
So we not taking their bones. I mean, they got some pretty big bones on them, I say.
Let's get to where we gotta go first, and then we can take the bones.
Then we'll free them.
I like how y'all think. Y'all thinking good. Y'all thinking smart. That's how y'all need to be thinking now. That's what I like to see.
If I get bigger legs, I can keep up with you guys, and then John won't have to yell at me because I'm too slow.
Wow, I never considered replacing your legs. That's genius.
What?
I bet we could find you the biggest legs. Like maybe some frogs.
Some frog's legs?
Yeah. Something really big and good at jumping.
I mean,
Okay.
there are diaphogs. I mean, they got some bounce to them. Like they just
Dire
gonna.
frogs.
You gotta watch out for dire frogs.
Nightmare.
Okay, I guess we'll look out for dire frogs. Okay.
Blackwell, keep it light. This is a lighthearted game. No nightmares.
Listen, once upon a time ago in history, they were probably frogs that were as big as skyscrapers. I'm just saying.
Nightmare. All right. So as you guys are walking, go ahead. Anybody who would like to roll another look around check.
Shall I?
All of you, whoever, who's feeling looking.
I got
We
a
all-
7.
7.
I got a 10.
10.
No, 5.
Well, got a 7.
Hey, listen, those are all not bad rolls, but Letty, you definitely realize that you are not being led towards a body of water. You are in fact being led to a cave. Like the den, like their den.
Oh, what? This doesn't. I don't
you
think they're
said there are
taking us
bones.
to water, but there might be a lot of bones here.
Yeah, you know, I feel like when I worded it to them, I was specifically
Well, if you think about it, the job is just get bones.
That's true.
And-
We could always just say that we went to this river port.
But aren't we supposed to get soggy bones? Did I say that? Did I make that up?
I mean,
We don't know the bones aren't soggy. We
Listen,
have to give them the benefit of a doubt. The bonefit of a doubt.
Listen, kids. There are bones in that cave, and there are fleshy walking things with bones in them. We gotta
Alright.
get their bones, and then we're gonna see what bones they got, and we're gonna find some more bones. I still want to go to this port. We're gonna find that port. I want myself a fish.
Maybe we can get the long bones for Ulna, and that'll help us
Yeah,
get to
maybe.
soggy bones faster.
maybe Waterrun has dire frogs.
You never know.
Maybe.
Actually, we could probably put the bones on top of each other, give her some longer legs, and then she could see far out. And then we could use her however we see. I don't even, that's a good question. How do we see?
It sounds like you guys are having big thoughts again, and I
Hey.
don't like it.
Hey, OG, as you sit there and contemplate your existence, go ahead and roll me a d10 with a +1 because you're contemplating skeleton knowledge.
When you guys say smart
that's
things,
an
the
8.
spider runs around really fast in my head, and it makes me a little dizzy.
Calm down, Bones. You're making her sick.
OG, you sit there and have this really, really deep thought, which is not fun for you or any of you. No deep thoughts here. But then you're really being existential today for some reason. And you realize that truly this is a gift from your creator. Mother has given you guys sight and voice and movement and lets your bones feel the breeze and lets you terrorize the human dungeons.
Boss Man actually helps us see. You know that, right? Like when they brought us back, they gave us sight beyond sight. Now we can see, we could do things. I don't know why I was thinking about that at hard. That makes more sense.
Yeah,
That
they
makes
really are great.
that makes a lot of sense. Boss Man gave us a sight.
We really should do our best to get as many bones as we can.
They
think-
deserve so many bones.
Soggy bones.
Soggy, sopping, wet Bones.
Listen, I'm so
Moist
glad
bones.
this is what we're taking away from tonight.
I thought that was the mission.
Hey, listen, I mean, any bones, but like, we all got our. I won't yuck anyone's yum. So here we go.
I mean, who doesn't love a wet bone?
Hey yo.
Anyway, are you guys going to go into the den? Are you feeling reinvigorated to go find the soggy bones at Water Run?
Maybe.
Well, let's not get picky. Let's find what's in the cave, right?
I mean, they let us here. It would be rude to turn away.
It would be
Yeah,
rude.
exactly. Plus,
Yeah.
we need to take their bones.
Yeah.
We do. I did say we would free them, so we should at the very least, take their bones.
I mean, how nice would it be to have giant skeleton cat friends?
Oh, and they had like tails. So like, I don't know how to use a whip, but I might try to learn.
that like you feel Bones the spider just rattle in your head with
Oh no.
like a caffeine hit. Just that was like an electric jolt.
Woo!
Bones the spider is skeleton Adderall.
That's a nice way of putting it. As you guys go in, the two lions are still being very docile. They're not attacking you because their skeleton friend Letty told them, "Hey, we just want bones," and the deep in their bones, they want to be helpful, which is wild because cats are famously not helpful. I love cats, but famously will tell you to fuck off. So here we go. What would you guys like to do as you go into this cave? Feel free to look around, investigate. Tell me what you want to do.
Can we get like a bone assessment of the sitch? What's the bone sitch?
The bone sitch. Roll me a d10. Just roll me a d10.
Hand. Mother of skeletons.
Is there a way to like make light in here? I don't imagine we have like any kind of seeing in the dark. Like
you 100% do. You're skeletons. You got magical sight.
We have bonar, like radar, but for bones.
I only got a 3.
You are just really distracted by like these cats and just there are piles of things, but like it's maybe there's kind of bones, but like the living creatures are very distracting to you. They're so fuzzy.
I would love to be an absolutely horrible guest and just plop in the biggest pile of things and start moving stuff.
Amazing. Roll me d10.
I got a 10.
Amazing. You go to the biggest pile of whatever, and I just imagine you like trust falling back into it. But how does Olna fall into? Do you like Scrooge McDuck dive? Like, what do you do to?
I truly think it's just a feat of clumsiness as she's wandering, and then her little legs get tripped up on something, and then she falls ass backwards into a pile of whatever.
Sure. Amazing. You fall into a pile of, there is some hide. There's some like old ew, like that used to be the skin of something. Oh, no one wants that.
Yeah.
That's lame.
Ew.
That's really weird.
Bone casings, gross.
Bone casings, bone prisons. It's not nice.
Bad wet.
Bad wet. It's luckily not wet anymore. But they are underneath that. You definitely find like piles of bones of just like of different kinds of bones. You see what looks like humanoid bones, like how you all look. There are some that look like animals. There are small avian like little claws. There are other cats. There are foxes. There are all kinds of, there's a menagerie of bones here.
Oh shit, guys, pay dirt. Catch a head. Throw a head.
There's also as you fall, what you actually fell on is a treasure chest that kind of goes gong and reverberates
Ugh.
through. Bones the spider hates it. Really not a fan.
Somebody, help! Help me drag this thing out. I think we could carry Bones in it.
This is just like Courtney simulating a migraine, but how it would be for a skeleton.
Too real.
I'm gonna assist him. Like, I think OG will walk up to Ona. It's just like, all right. Let me show you how you do it. You lift from the legs. You're near the ground. You lift
Show
from
me
the
how.
knees, and then you pull.
No, I'm just
Roll
a
me-
silly skeleton. Help!
Oh, gee, please roll me a d10.
That is a 6.
You do pick it up, but the problem is that you do lift from your knees, and you're not supposed to do that. That's bad. This is a bad thing. So you kind of your knees buckle, and you do end up dropping it. And as it drops, you the thing falls open. The fall of it jolts the lid open, and out tumbles weird cloth. You do see the mother of skeletons, your creator, the boss. The boss does wear they have some of their skeletons showing, but they're kind of half and half. It's a really odd thing. You don't really know why they need to be encased in skin, but they're also encased in fabric. So it's like you've seen clothing before. So you've got kind of tattered clothing that falls out and all these things. And then as just all kinds of little items pop out. And then you notice something that kind of shimmers in a weird way. It's almost like an illusion. What's an illusion? Who knows? It's almost like there's like a ripple on water, or it's like there's something should be there, but it's not.
I'm gonna let F words. OG's gonna, go up to the weird looking object. Is it like spherical? Is it a cube?
It moves kind of ripply, but kind of like the other, like the clothes.
I'm gonna pick it up and examine it. Like, would it go on would it go on his shoulders? Would it go on his head? Like around his waist?
As you are picking it up, all the rest of you, is anybody else watching this? Is there's loud noises of this chest has fallen on the ground, or what's everyone else doing?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I was just gonna say I'm keeping an eye on the kitties just to make sure that they're still
Amazing.
friends.
John, Ulna, are you single track mind bones? Or are you?
Once she got somebody else to do the labor for her, she kind of just sat back and watched.
Then you both. Hey, listen, vibe. You guys both look as OG suddenly disappears from view. Like, but the head is still like showing.
Dude.
Like it's slow. Like whatever they're lifting up, whatever he's lifting up, is obscuring him in some way.
Your bones! Oh, mistress! The bones! They're gone! He's sick! We gotta...
He's lost his bones.
I think OG's scratching like his skull, so that sound is, first off, it's like chalk on chalkboard. It's like, what? He's like, I feel like I should know something about this. I think I used to have something like this. Is there a way I could do like a...
Yeah, go ahead and roll a magic-y knowledge, just D10.
Let's see. Oh, that's a 10.
Yeah, you look down and you're like, nah, I got bones. And then you kind of, and you put it over your head, and that kind of shimmer, it goes over your eyes, and you know that you have an invisibility cloak now.
Guys, I got an invisibility cloak. See, this is some good shit right here. This is the good stuff. You ain't gonna find this anywhere else. How'd they get it though? Why is this? Ooh, that voice is gonna mess with me today. Why this in here? Like, how'd they get this? How these lions even get this chest? Who they work for?
I think it's less of who they work for and more who they've collected.
Yeah.
They're good at bones.
You know what? I think maybe maybe we should. I just really want really big legs. Can we get free the legs? I don't know. Look, I'm itching, man. I want bigger legs.
She's jonesing for her bones.
Are you wanting the lion legs?
Yeah, man. I think it'd be fucking rad.
All right, give me a second. I'm gonna throw the cloak back on. Do the lions have any idea where I'm at now?
Roll like a sneak. Roll with +2, because you are literally invisible.
Is that a D10 as well? Or
D10, yeah. So performing any actions is always a D10 unless you're doing damage.
So that's an 8 + 2, so that's a 10.
Amazing. You are the fucking knight. Like, no one, like, you're stealthy as all hell.
So I don't think anyone else sees me. All you hear is some whistling, like do 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 do. I'm gonna eat those legs today, buddy. And next thing you know, from out of thin air, slice onto one of the lion that I hit earlier on one of his legs.
Okay, yeah. Roll a D10 to see if you hit.
Can I use both the scimitar and the dagger? Or
yeah, for sure. So roll 2d10, or roll it twice.
I think Letty is like picking up rocks and dirt like confetti, and she's like, "Release the bones! They're going to be free."
Letty's cute as hell, guys. We always have to have a cute. We have to have a cutie, and we got it. We got her.
That's a 6 and a 7.
Amazing, 100%. With the so for your scimitar, roll a d6 for damage, and for I'm sorry. Roll a d6 and roll a d8 for damage. Sorry.
Oop, you're fine.
I forgot how this works, guys. It's such a simple game.
So the d8 is 6, and the d6 is a 4. So 6 and a 4. Okay.
So did you go after 1?
Yes. So that's cool. 10 in total.
10 in total. This lion literally didn't see it coming, yowls and falls to the ground. Now, that being said, that does make its friend very scared and upset. Even bone friendship cannot protect you. So it is going to lash out. Sorry, let me roll a d4 to see. Well, let me roll a d4 to see who it lashes out at. It's gonna be John, because John's big. A big guy.
I can take it.
I can take it. Harvey Feinstein here. I love it. Okay. You take a hit to your left arm as it goes to chomp.
Oh, what does this mean?
I
lose.
Is that 2 hits?
So
was that do you just have one? So you got 2 hit boxes on each area.
Okay.
So you haven't lost the limb totally. It's just like incapacitated.
Okay. And this is, sorry, I'm looking at the digital character sheet. So I guess I just mark one of the okay, one
for
box.
left arm. Yeah.
Okay. So how would this affect my great axe usage?
That's a great question. I think you might have, it really, because you still have another box to tick off. Like it's not totally destroyed.
Mhm.
It's not going to have a big effect. Now, guys, once you do mark off all of the hit boxes, you do have to subtract 1 for each missing bone. So down the line, if when you actually get to the human dungeon, if y'all get taken over and lose lots of bones, that makes it really difficult for you to attack. So keep that in mind. You can also replace bones as you go. So for right now, because you only took 1 hit, you're okay. You still have it. It's just a little bit like, oh no.
Okay.
Sorry, John.
Can I respond in kind?
Hell yes. Go for it.
You bitch.
And I lift my great axe and swing it at this lion.
I love it. Roll a d10 with plus
John.
1 just for the fucking yelling. You yelled, you bitch. Oh, actually
yeah.
plus 2 because you're hitting.
Oh, yes. Okay, so then plus 2 is a 9.
Amazing. You roll. So go ahead and roll your great axe damage. Oh, first roll a d10 to see where on the body you actually end up.
Oh, yes. Okay.
Because
Get him in the arm that they got you in.
if they get the heads, he gets to roll a d12.
Oh,
Oh,
with
get him in the head.
torso, 7.
Just getting the head.
What'd you roll?
So a 7.
7. It's the torso. So go ahead and roll a d8 for damage.
So
Okay.
no head.
No head.
Womp, womp, womp.
Yeah, you gotta get to know this cat first.
So true.
That's 4.
Insert pussy joke here. It is super unhappy as it has a gaping wound. You can see bones of the rib cage like from the back. So like you're like, I see the bones in there.
Don't you see we're trying to help you?
I got your back, John. Let me at him.
Go for it.
Okay, what do I roll to hit? I super don't know what I'm doing.
A D10 first.
Okay. I got a 10.
Amazing. Crit. So roll another D10 to see where you hit.
I got a 1.
That is the right leg. So you hit it. Go ahead and roll damage.
A 6.
A 6. Okay, that is OG did 10, so that's a 10 cumulative. So you take it's with its gaping wound in the back, you go for the leg and it yowls in pain and goes, "No,
Why
my
are you
friend.
so loud dying?
My
Shush.
friend, I am so sad," and then it dies. Oh, death. You guys now have 2 lions and just a massive pile of just bones that they've collected from eating them.
Perfect.
They wanted the wet parts, not the bony parts. So, do you guys so this is the thing. You have to tell me specifically what you would like to collect and do, because if you don't tell me, it didn't happen. So
So here's the thing. We don't have like bags or anything for bones, right?
I will say, you guys, you knew you're on bone collection duty. You were sent out with receptacles, bags to put bones into. You can also just put them in your rib cage.
I thought about it.
Hear me out.
I'm listening.
We skin the hide and use
Okay.
that to collect. I mean, there's a lot of bones here.
Yeah.
And maybe wrap that up in a lion hide.
Yeah. That sounds great. Somebody pull off my legs and put those ones on me.
I want to do it.
So I think while those two are doing that, like reconstructing Una, I'm gonna go off and kind of Gundam myself from the other lion. OG's gonna take his head off. Kunk. He's gonna start slowly, like I have his head on the ground while he's working with the body of the other lion, like getting all this stuff off the fleshy parts, all the good bits. Yeet, toss him to the side. He's gonna pick up his head, boom, put it inside the lion's mouth. So his head's now inside the maw. He's gonna then this is some funky magic where he's able to just move the body around without his head being attached. He's going to curl himself up inside into the rib cage of the lion, and next thing you know, you all see the lion just kind of like start moving around as OG's like, all right,
we didn't kill it. Get it again.
Piloting the lion, guys.
And as Liddy says that the lion's maw opens and OG's like, no. See. Yeah, young, I'm showing you what you can do. You see this? This is some expertise level shit. This is what we need to be doing. It's a lot easier versus carrying out a lot of bones in a bag. You just put yourself onto the bones and then you make yourself bigger. Don't worry, Boss Man go fix us up later. Like, we'll be all right. They usually just take the bones off of us, put us back on our original body, and we go about our business. Don't worry about it.
I got really cool legs now. I'm so happy. John, you should try and get the kitty mitt from the other one. You get claws.
But was no one else concerned about the fact that lion could talk at the end there?
Huh?
John, my boy, John.
I'm just saying, we asked for directions earlier, and they didn't say anything.
I consider it a beautiful example of the way that death changes us all and reveals our true selves, the bones.
Good Lord.
Horse shit.
Praise thee the bones. Praise thee the bones.
Yes, let's collect these bones.
Can I get like a bunch of rib cages from various kitty kills and like start assembling like a bone skirt? I'm like just a rib cage skirt.
Yeah. OG is currently inside of one of them. So I guess do you want to have like a tiered like a tool effect of like different animals rib cages?
Yeah. So like the really tiny animals like on top.
Cute. Roll me it's gonna be like let's see how crafty you end up being. Roll me a d10. OG, roll me a d10 to see how well you pilot this cat.
Can I use bone knowledge and culture to that?
100%.
Nice.
Right down the middle, I got a 5.
Yeah, you make actually a pretty cute. Yeah, they're bones, and it's like you kind of get it. Like they clatter together in like a really pleasing way, like wooden wind chime kind of thing, like bone wind chimes. Delicious. And as you go, correct. Listen, maybe I had a reason to ask Matt first to be on this table. And it's because I didn't hear enough of him in Revamped. The best voice. Check out his music. It's amazing. Anyway, I digress. You can't say that. And then I have to say something. So you successfully make the cutest ribcage skirt.
And it comes with ASMR.
And it's exactly. It's now here's the thing. It's loud. So, but you're a skeleton. So, that's kind of how that goes. OG, how did you roll?
That's an 8 + 1, so that's a 9.
You feel like you were always meant to be a lion skeleton. You feel sleek. You can't move fast still. You're still a skeleton, but like you feel, at least while you do it, you kind of feel like, oh yeah, like I got the shoulder movement. Like this is sexy as hell. You feel very confident in yourself.
And not to mention, he has the invisibility cloak, so
yeah,
his own skeleton is not seen inside of this line.
Oh yeah, did you?
Amazing.
Yeah, what do you do with the invisibility cloak?
That is true. I think my body is still holding on to it. I got plans and schemes now that Matt has mentioned that. I got plans and I got schemes. It depends on what happens.
Amazing. Amazing. Okay, so bones are collected. Hide was turned into some kind of weird hobo bag. You guys running the rails here. Sorry, does anybody else know what a hobo bag is? It's the classical thing of, of homeless people in the Great Depression who would in the Dust Bowl who would take a stick and they would tie a bag up and they put stuff in it. Anyway,
Yeah, we tie the hide to another extra large bone and
yeah, exactly. So you have many bones for the master, and bones for yourself too. Ulna, suddenly you feel
She's
actually
real leggy with her digitigrade legs now because their knees are backwards.
like roll me a d10 to see how well you manage the backwards knees. But it's weird
I got a
because
10.
Oh
you,
my god.
again, feel like you should have always been kind of a bird, but
Yeah,
like
but-
it's weird because your normal knees are still a thing, and then there's
Yeah.
more knees.
Luna was always super clumsy. The trick was that she didn't have enough knees.
Exactly. You just needed extra knees. All right. So as you guys leave the cave, this is why I love this game. I was going to do a different game for this, and I played this and went, nope. It's Adventure Skeletons. So as you guys leave the den with your treasures, who is now going to roll me a direction check?
I'll roll it.
No, wait, I'm as tall as John now. And
The smoky
I
voice of reason.
Oh shit! It's a 1.
I got a 5.
Oh my god.
I will say with that, you
The real
you go ahead.
the real bones are the ones we rolled along the way.
You know, it's true. I mean, dice used to be sheep knuckles. Fun fact. So that's how it started. My partner is a gaming professor, and I know too much about dice.
That's
Well, I didn't need to know that they were sheep knuckles. Words that shouldn't exist together.
If you look at a
That
sheep knuckle,
certainly
it
sounds
has
like
sides.
something.
I don't want
But
to.
it's bones.
It's bones. Ulna loves it. Courtney hates it.
Super character bleed. I don't know who's who now.
That voice, man. I am inhabited. John, you are like, I'm gonna take charge, but you got bones, so you kind of go on autopilot, and you're you realize, because with your height now, you
Brand new
realize
perspective on the world.
you just go, no, that's home. No, we got to go this way. So with a 5, you guys head in. Ulna, you redirect your giant friend, your orcish friend, and head in the correct direction. And as you go, you start hearing your ambling, shambling just shambling lion skeleton is my favorite. It's such a it's a clicky clacky, like it's really weird. I think the ASMR is real right now.
Gee, it sounds like it's really wet in there.
He's muted again. He can't be heard.
Oh, gee, we can't hear you. It's too wet.
I don't know. I'm definitely gonna have to change these headphones because they can working against me. But anyways, it feels pretty good in here. You know, it got a nice little grill to it. Like, we need some music. This.
Sure.
Some trap music.
Oh, I know a good song. Do you have some bones? Do you not know where they're from? Did you put them in a bag? Did you hide them from your mom? Can you put them in a pile? Stretch them out for half a mile. That's a lot of bones.
You're
Dang, Letty.
you're getting a +1 because that was beautiful and wonderful, and you're the best. That's.
I was cooking breakfast yesterday and thinking about the skeleton game, and I was like, I have to have at least one song.
Yeah, hold on.
I am here for it.
Matt, please, yeah, you make the accompaniment. It's going to be an amazing duet. Let's go. It's the new EP from Matt Pena. Let's go. Bones. So as you guys are going, just kind of jamming to this lovely song, you guys all get into it. You just keep singing it over and over again because skeletons apparently have an obsessive nature to just completely, you get a thought, you get stuck in your bones. So you guys got to keep going.
That's a lot of bones.
So many bones. And as you go, you come across a building, a disgusting, horrifying human building. And as it happens, outruns just kind of a very thin, anxious-looking person who's clutching a pitchfork. It just, but looks so scared and goes, oh my god, do you hear there? Oh my god, it's skeletons. I think
Can I shoot them?
Letty's just like, you think?
No,
You
you
don't
know what?
know?
Last time we tried to trust a flesh sack, it my arm, look at my arm.
It's making so many anxious noises. It's good. It would
Ah,
giving me
the
the
eyes.
shivers if I could.
It
The eyes are wet.
It just needs to be liberated from his flesh. The bones in them ain't feeling the fleshy sack, and that's why they nervous. They got too many thoughts, too many things going through their mind, too many feelings, too many things going on, and they don't need all that. They just need to be liberated. I'm just saying, take the shot, kid, take the shot.
Yeah, go for it. And there's just like, Cameron, you have to come help us. Oh my god. And a giant ginger man goes out and goes, oh geez Louise, oh my god, that's so is that a lion? Is that a lion skeleton? What is happening?
I only rolled a 2 because I guess I got very distracted.
Yeah, it just whoa! Oh my god, it's gonna go into the water. Oh my god.
I would like to rush the ginger with my great axe.
Yeah.
And free him from his fleshy prison. That's a 5.
Okay. You go for it. These are just people. They're just people. They're just normal. Okay. It's almost like they are gamers and streamers. It's very strange.
Yeah, they don't even leave the house.
Come on,
they're like
Please,
at the
John,
front
get
door.
that one.
Yeah, go ahead and so roll a d10 to see where you hit.
It's a 5.
You are going for the right arm of this tall ginger man whose name is Cameron, I guess. So go ahead and roll damage.
Let's say D8. 7.
7. Oh my god.
And I say, I have to say, I love your hair. In my past life, I was an orc hairdresser. Love the ginger hair, but I'm sorry, we have to free the skeleton.
Oh my god, jeez Louise, but why? I'm bleeding to death. And he falls to the ground and he's dead. You just killed Cameron, guys. Sorry, panic table. He's gone.
Can I run up and dagger the other person, please?
Yeah, you absolutely can.
How many people are outside at the moment?
Right now, just 2. This is just like the outskirts house. Like they're not even quite in the town yet.
That's a 6.
Yeah. Okay. And roll me a d10 to see where on the body of this person who is panicking and looking so cute. 2. You go for the left leg. Go ahead and roll damage.
That's a D4, right?
Which one? What do you fight?
The dagger.
Yep. D4.
Okay. And she's just gonna be like really distressed. Let those bones out of there. That was a 4.
All right. Okay. This other person goes down to the ground and just goes, "Oh my God, why? This really hurts. I'm bleeding a lot. And Gabby, you're so nice. Where are you?" And somebody, you hear rustling from inside. They are still alive.
Oh my God, let me help. Ugh.
You are so talkative for somebody whose bones are still in their body. Can you stop?
They preppy. They're a little too preppy for me. They got the.
They're having a full panic attack. Just like, oh my God, I'm so free. Where's that voice is coming from inside of that lion?
Get this one. Just nope. Yeah. Just nope. That one. Too much anxiety. Liberate it. Get nope. Just nope.
I rolled a 6.
Get it.
You hit. Go ahead and roll 10 to see where you hit.
3.
3. That is the pelvis. Sorry.
That was an option.
Right for the
Gonna
dick.
get him right in the rocker. They rolled a 5.
Oh my God. Yeah. And they die just being stabbed in the dick. And
Sweet silence.
you hear a shuffling, like grabbing something and shuffling, and then all of a sudden you kind of Mags, Cameron, are there skeletons out there? Hey, please don't hurt me. I'm so nice.
I'm gonna pick up this very formerly whiny thing and like by the shoulders and just kind of like flicking out sheets. And I'm gonna get what I came for.
With the noise of their friend being their absolute like mama e papa child, they go, "It was really nice knowing you, Max. I'm not a chance in hell." You hear doors locking. You hear so nice. So you guys have you're able to liberate the bones of one Cameron, giant Cameron, and Mags.
Now, how does a great axe fare against a locked door?
Hey, listen, if you want to go for it, roll a d10.
We came here for bones.
Can I assist him? Like, can I charge like headlong into the door as he's slashing it?
I was gonna say I've also got like
it.
this metal armor. You can like throw
I rolled
me
a 10.
Yes.
With that, the door, you hear a kind of a this doesn't help my anxiety. Oh my God, I'm so nice.
The worst part is I rolled a 10 as well. Can I like, as he's slashing it, can I like barrel through into the lady right in front of me as he cuts open the door?
Yeah. Gabby, I'm sorry. Yes.
Gabby, I wasn't a part of this. You're so nice.
You're so nice.
Imagine how much nicer you'd be as a skeleton.
We're just here to liberate you from your fears, your feelings, all that. You don't got to worry about any of that when you're a skeleton. You don't got to worry about that love. You don't got to worry about that. We all love each other here. You don't got to worry about food, breathing. You can swim. This is legitimately OG holding this person down as he's saying all this to them. Like, can you swim? Do you swim pretty good?
Like, I don't think face.
I don't think you swim pretty good. I think once we get you out of your flesh prison, you can swim. Just stay away from fire. Fire and bones don't really work well, but water and bones, that works well. Just hold still real quick and chomp.
Roll me a d10 to see where you chomp.
Goodness.
That's an 8.
All right. That is. Oh, it's just the arm. It's just the arm. Go ahead and okay. This is chomping. So go ahead and roll me a d6.
That's 5.
Yeah, you chomp the arm and you shake it around, and Gabby just goes, but I was so nice and dies. Guys, we're killing. If you hadn't noticed yet, guys, we're killing members of our Discord server because I love them so deeply.
And friends of the table.
Yeah, I will be fully aware. I absolutely posted in the Discord and said who would like to be an NPC. Let's go. Okay, so you have 3 humans to liberate their bones. Do you also, if you have John, you have who has injuries?
Oh, yes, I guess my arm.
You 100% can take a bone, replace it, do something so you can take away that damage.
Yeah, you know that giant redhead, his bone I think is going to be perfect for my arm.
I think he would give you a great bone. He wants some
I
help.
just want to get that bone in me, okay?
Okay.
Cameron.
Suddenly I'm bashful and I don't understand why.
So are these are all giants, right? So their bones are fairly large.
No, it's just that one was a giant.
That one was a
Very
big
large
dude.
person
They're all
in real life.
humans. They're all humans. But one was a fully large dude. One was a fey, some might say twink, who had lots of anxiety and was kind of like just wanted to like have some water and like really likes
Did
gritty.
they have like a certain je ne twinqua?
Yeah. You don't quite know what that means because there's no sexuality in Skeleton Land, but you know, yeah, that's the
Think for
vibe.
yourself, darling.
That's true. Wait a minute. I take it all back. I take it all back. And the little one, the one that OG mauled, it was a smaller woman. So varying sizes. You guys kind of have like a great variety of bones.
We're doing so good at bones. Do we have to make them wet ourselves?
No,
Okay.
they don't need to be
Hey.
wet. They're wet, and that's bad.
You're a skeleton. If go ahead and roll me a D10 plus 1 for skeleton knowledge and culture.
Hell yeah. That's a 5 total. It's not a great roll.
They are still a little wet with the weird red juice that comes along with these humanoid living soft cushy creatures.
I don't think that's the right wet. So like whatever bundle of bones I have, they are gonna get like washed off. They're gonna get different wet.
Yeah.
Right. Well, it sounds like that's a great point. So it sounds like you need to make it to listen, we got questions. The hard-hitting question.
I feel like everybody's thinking about this too much. I just want to make sure we came to a village
not.
with a lot of wet in it. And if we're going to be bringing back wet bones, I feel like it should be representative of where they came from.
Great.
I can promise you I'm super not thinking about anything.
No thoughts. Only
That's a good point.
Bones the spider.
Yeah.
Listen,
What's Bones up to?
Oh.
I think they've made a web behind my what would be my left ear hole. I don't know. You want to take a look? Right up there, you can see in the eye socket.
Is there
What are they
any? Is there? Yeah. What are they doing? Hey, Letty, what's the spider doing? What's Bones doing?
So she like kind of like gets a look in through the eye hole to look for Bones the spider, and it has started acquiring its own bones. It's got like really tiny bones that it's like trapped in the web. And so the bones are just accruing, and that's really weird. And I'm just kind of like, Luna, do you know that Bones is getting more bones in you?
Didn't take my Malleus, Incus, and Stapes. I really like those ones. They rattle around when I don't have thoughts.
I
Those
know.
are the 3 tiny bones in your ear.
she's like, I don't know which ones those are, but yeah, it looks like Bones has an agenda. I don't know if you like that or not.
I don't have one, so somebody might as well.
Okay.
Amazing. Does anybody? So you're in this human den. Does anybody else want to look around for anything else to take with you before you go to find the water and the wet bones?
I think I'm gonna go back outside and take the skull specifically from the little from the
I said it. You
the
can say it.
beautiful anxious little twink. Because if there's one
Me.
thing that John appreciates, it's head from a twink. So
And that's the game.
Thank you, everybody. We don't need to do this anymore because that was
Plus one, Matt. +1 on your next roll.
I'm so sorry.
Don't ever apologize. That is what we're here for. It's
Listen.
a boner joke the whole way through. Okay. It's bones all
John
the way
has a
through.
type. John has a type. That's all right. John got a type. You know what he like. There ain't no shame in that.
I'm a big ogre skeleton. What do you want from me?
Yeah.
Are you sure you weren't a bear?
Hey! What is a fantasy bear but an orc?
You know what? I think Bones had a thought, and I retract my statement. Because what is a bear if not a orc? I want to look for stuff in here. I don't know. I'm gonna start rooting through cupboards.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
I kind of want to see
I
if
rolled
they
an
have-
8.
Okay. And rolled an 8. Okay. What am I gonna do? Are you gonna find something? I gotta see what you're gonna find.
Sweet.
You are looking around and you find something strange. It's got a brim. It's a hat. And it has a brim and it's tall and it's like you've seen weird faded pictures in the master's like library study room that was like a weird human with like this hat like this and a cape and it like cards flying out of its hand and it's really strange, but it's like this.
Cool. Letty, hold this, and I put it on Letty's head.
What?
Letty, as this hat gets put into your head, what Katana, what do you think Letty has ever, if Letty could be anything else, like just could be whatever they wanted to be, whatever she wanted to be, what do you think she would look like?
Oh, what she would look like.
Yeah.
Letty has thoughts sometimes and has probably thought about this before. And I think if she had ever been anything, which of course she's a skeleton, so she's never been another thing.
Yeah.
I think she would have been like a fox.
All of a sudden, Una, you put this magic hat, this cool whatever, on top of your friend, and then all of a sudden, there's a fox. Now, are you a skeleton fox or are you a fully fleshy furry fox?
I think everything is skeleton fox except the tail is full fox.
I love it so much. So
she does want a little fluffy.
Amazing. So all of a sudden, Letty disappears, and there's fully a fox still wearing the hat. The hat has like sized down though. It's like a weird magical Sailor Moon hat thing that shifts with all anime.
I like to think that Ulda is too stupid for the hat to have worked out on her.
Letty, you still feel like yourself, but everyone's kind of staring at you like, I'm sorry, what?
Oh God.
Yeah, I was gonna ask like if she even feels different. Like, does
You
she register she's on
feel
4 legs?
you feel a definitely a magical shift and a wave of everything. So but you don't actually like I said, you're fully upright, 2 legs, like you're normal. But like because you are now wearing a hat of disguise. So you are just disguised. So yeah.
She's like, everybody just got real weird real fast.
You're so small now, and you've got a duster on your butt.
She like looks behind her. I think Bones is doing a lot more to your very delicate skeleton biome than perhaps we once thought.
I can back up, Olna. You have a hairy ass.
Kid, you got a tail coming out of your rear end. What's going on with that? Like, listen.
What are any
What is going on here?
about right now?
Go ahead and roll a d10 plus 1 for your skeleton culture.
Okay. That's 7.
Yeah, you're like, oh, okay, magic. And then you're like, oh, and then you have that thought of like your deepest, darkest thoughts that you don't tell anybody about. You're like, oh, fox. So you're very exposed. your desires are exposed. Yeah.
I think she like takes off the hat and sees if everybody goes back to normal.
Yep, you're fully back.
And then I think she realizes that this could be very useful and bone acquisition. And I think she'll step outside the cabin and put it back on. What are the chances? I'm just curious. What are the chances Letty would know what a dinosaur bones look like?
This is going to be challenging. So, but go ahead and roll a d10. You get to add your 1 because it is lore.
It is, and I also never used my +1 from my song.
There you go. That is for you to use
+2.
wherever you would like.
Okay.
Hey, John, thanks for having my back there.
That's a 7 on the die +2.
Amazing. Yeah, you all of a sudden aren't, but you know deep within where your heart would be, the little spark of magic that is your heart, you know that you look like whatever dinosaur you would like to look like.
Yeah. And it doesn't have to be like the most accurate dinosaur,
No.
you know.
In fact, it's funnier if it's not. Correct.
Yeah. I think it's like I think it's got to be like an ankylosaurus.
Amazing.
With a big swingy tail. I think. And again, not the most accurate, but adjacent to that shape.
Yes. Amazing. So, is everybody else doing anything else in the house as you've collected bones? Or are you going out to follow your friend with the magic hat?
I think I'm going to follow our friend with the magic hat.
Yeah, if we've got our bones, then
you guys walk out to a terrifying monster, but it's just so scary. But it's
big
where
dino head. Its big dino head swings towards you. Is like, do I look cool though?
Holy shit, Letty, that's awesome.
Dear God.
I don't know what the spikes are supposed to be like that, but you know, you got style, kid. You got style. I like it a lot.
And that is where we're going to take a pause and take a quick 10-minute break. So everyone can rest their voices because you guys were doing amazing character voices. And you got to take a smoke break to get that real smoky get back in. In the meantime, we're going to play a little mid-roll. So please enjoy, and we'll see you guys back here in about 10 minutes or so. So let's make sure this works for me. It's all good. Everything's fine.
Good luck.
Share. There we go. Everyone, I'm just going to be here. Okay, go on mute, everybody. Enjoy. Hey, welcome back, everybody. So while we get everyone back at the table, so fun fact: the system we use should share audio when you share a screen, right? That would make sense.
Dang.
There was some guys. I'm gonna tell you right now. There was some. I was rocking out. There was some badass music, especially for the amazing campaign that is coming out, Manger Paris. So just to kind of talk about a few of the things, please check out. No, that's not happening. We're not doing that here. No, no, no. Before we get back into the game, I do want to thank my amazing players for joining us. As you saw, Katana is an amazing artist. Katana is also doing a GoFundMe right now for a very big surgery happening in April. So if you can, please donate. If you can't, share and support, and let's do our best to absolutely get those boobs out of here. No more. No more
Gotta
boobs.
go.
They gotta go. They gotta go. Also, yeah, and always support Katana's art because it's amazing. It's so good. You saw some of Katana's art in that promo for Jane. So, and you will be seeing more of Katana's art later in the year for another campaign that will be happening after Manger Paris. As always, support Matt Pena's amazing music. He's an amazing musician. Also, I think he's going to be in a show. Did I hear that correctly? He won't talk about it. He's so humble.
Oh yeah, no, it's a if you're local to the Houston, Texas area, I'll be in a production of Assassins, the musical, a little
Amazing.
known Sondheim show.
Ooh.
That
The
is
only reason I'm sad I don't live in Texas.
literally the only reason we are
That's
sad.
it.
So hey, I'll actually streaming Rainbow Road Trip. We're all gonna go and support Matt. So we'll go to Houston.
Texas
Let's go.
trip.
Texas
Perfect.
trip. But also, yeah, check out his amazing music. Courtney, she's great. Look at all of her socials and check out Manger Paris, which will be premiering in 2 weeks. It is her debut as a full. She did the one shot of Revamped, and she was so good that we did it again. Eat the Reich one more time, but this is the main book.
I lied. I'm sorry. Sarah's obviously the first. Matt is the second. Okay, I'm done.
That's hey, okay. The only reason to go to Houston.
There we go.
Houston.
Mm.
Sarah, we will do anything for you. Please. So yeah, support us as she also had the pleasure to have to wrangle all of the original founders of Streaming Rainbow, and we were a mess in the best way possible.
I think I beg for help every episode.
Yeah. Do you want to hear truly a nightmarish kaleidoscope of accents?
So
Come
good.
join us on the 15th.
Absolutely.
That's just David. No, just kidding. It's great. He wouldn't be mad I said that. He agrees. And finally, of course, support Blackwell and all the things that he does. He has a weekly show. Tell us about what you're doing.
Hey, so first things first, hey everyone, how y'all doing? If you don't know me, my name is Blackwell. I am your everyman of the TTRPG D&D space. I'm just here to show you that, hey, I'm a regular dude. You can do this too. I got a wife and a kid. I now have a job. I can finally say I'm working now. I just got a job like a week ago. I'm just here to be like, yo, you could do this. You can make connections with these fabulous people, be on the stream, play games, do a good cause. And on Wednesdays, you'll find me on Logomancy's channel with the Frontier Adventuring Company, as we currently are solving another murder mystery, possibly. Some people have been disappearing. There are a lot of people who work on boats. And I play an old Dragonborn who is originally supposed to be grumpy, but now he's very much your gay uncle who's like,
I love it.
the best gay uncle you can think of. Well, best gay uncle. But yeah, the point is, Come check us out on Wednesdays. It's a ball. It's a blast. It's a time, and we're also showing the new 2024 rules for D&D as well. Dragon Boys get dark vision, and they also can fly. I am having a ball with it.
Amazing. And yeah, and obviously follow everybody on all their socials. I follow Blackwell on TikTok, and he has some great stuff. And Matt too. Like seriously, Pink Pony Club. I will not stop talking about it. It makes me cry every single time. His cover. Mwah.
Oh,
He lost his skull.
don't lose your head.
Oh no.
There's a song.
It's okay. I'm sure
16
there's more
Musical.
twinks to find in this dungeon.
Don't lose your head. Yeah. And yeah, and of course, big thanks to from our server, Mags and Gabby, as well as Cameron from the Panic Table. Thank you for donating your bones to science.
Thanks for your bones.
Thanks for your bones. It's all good. And also, guys, join our Discord server. We have a blast in our server. You might also get turned to an NPC and murdered by skeletons. Hooray!
Listen, we're just getting rid of your anxieties, your depression, your fears, because you don't feel none of that when you're a skeleton. You're just vibing.
Truly, no organs, no worries.
thoughts.
And there's a whole new little dark corner has been added to the server.
Yeah, we almost scared Matt away permanently, I think.
I don't know what you're talking about. It is bone appropriate, okay? Bones welcome. Very bone appropriate.
Do skeletons get arthritis though? Since that's joint pain, do they get arthritis?
They got magical joints.
Because they might get degenerative bone pain, but they wouldn't get specifically joint pain because that is caused by inflamed tendons and such around it typically.
This is getting too serious. Let's go. All right. So we have got Letty, who is still just Letty, but all you guys see is a dinosaur. Again, fully like scaly. I mean, again, not anatomically correct. This is like old Victorian dinosaur like drawings where it was more like a dragon or a monster because they thought that they found bones all together in a weird configuration. Is it part skeleton? Is it half and half like your fox, or what does this look like?
Ooh, that's a good question. Imagine if it was sorry, bone appropriate. Thank you. I think it's fully skeleton, but like has the scales on it, because to her she's like, okay, this thing has scales at some point, but I can't imagine meat, so it's like bones with scales.
Scaly bones.
Awful. You're
Matt and I
welcome.
have different types. We got different vibes. It's cool. So as you guys follow, there is screaming as townspeople are running away from the terrifying creature, the scaly, like necromantic, like it's so bad.
She's singing the bone song.
Oh no. Please roll me a d10.
Can we give advantage somehow by like accompanying with like a bone
Yeah, can they harmonize?
Harmonize or around like a row your boat. Just yes, please roll twice.
Okay. Silly.
Yeah.
That's an 8 on the die.
Amazing. It's like intimidation, but it's so confused. Everyone is so confused and scared and enamored that they just have to run. You hear splashing, which you're like, yes, that's what's happening. Wet bones.
The bones are wet.
As you guys make your way down the main thoroughfare of this of Water Run, and people are running. Does anybody else want to look for anything? Roll me some kind of like, again, perception or notice or anything like that. Who wants to do what? I mean, you're in the place now. You're at where you're supposed to be. So if you want to just go crazy, go for it.
Is there any? Oh, you first.
Go ahead. No. Canadian standoff. Go, guest.
Why do I seem to know a lot of people from Canada lately? What is going
Because we're
on?
everywhere.
You're so nice.
What's Canada?
What is Canada? I don't know.
God. Anyways, let's see. There's a lot of people running. Is there people that aren't running? Like people who trying to like, square off with us, or is it just like everybody running?
Roll me a D10.
That's 7.
There, for the most part, there's a lot of running, but you notice a few of the stronger, like somebody in armor that looks a little bit like Ulna's, like you see kind of metally armor. You see them coming like through the crowds that are running away. You see a few of them coming from like different alleys and sideways. So let's say like 3 coming from different.
From my bone knowledge, because OG's old. OG been around. He been there, done that. He been smacked around. He gone on many missions. Does he recognize them like as adventurers or just like do-gooders, anything like that?
Roll a D10 plus 1.
8.
8. And as a reminder, Matt, Matt has you have a bonus, right? Yeah, because you had said the amazing thing. So yes. Okay. So
yes.
on whatever roll you have, you've got a plus. Okay. So with an 8, you say the amazing thing. There we go. Listen, I don't remember what it was. I remember it was really good. It was.
I remember what it was.
Oh,
It's going to go into that. It's going in the special channel later.
The special channel. Amazing. Listen, we are a family friend. We're not, guys. We say fuck all the time. It's fine.
Family unfriendly.
Family accepted, but don't go in that channel. OG, you with an 8, you recognize these as guards. You have come across these in other human dungeons when you've gone out over the many years that you have been an awakened skeleton. So do-gooders, that's subjective, but you do know that they tend to hit you with metal swords.
Great. Hey, guys, look at this. Look at these people. Look at them over there. They want to play hardball. Now, I don't know about you.
They're coming to be freed.
Oh, yeah, most definitely they need to be freed, because I don't know who wants to be all up in that. Working for somebody else. They don't even got dental. No dental.
So sad.
I don't.
They won't take care of their bone teeth.
I mean, we
for bones.
We don't.
We just replace
I don't mean we don't have to get into it, but I don't think. I mean, we don't have like free will or. Wasn't that like something that was said earlier?
Who needs
it? Really, yeah.
We just get told that.
Sorry. Today we've just been having a lot of big thoughts, and
we help the big man do the thing, but then we go out and go into the world. So it's like we help him, he helps us. We it's an exchange. We help the boss man, we do the thing, and now we got these people in these
big
tin
legs.
cans.
We don't have to pay taxes. It's fucking great.
Who needs free will when you can free bones?
Plus one.
Now you're getting it, kid. You're getting it.
That's going on a shirt. Katana.
I want to see how far I can jump with too many knees. So sorry.
I'm writing it down.
I got too many knees. Go ahead and roll. Somebody.
I got an 8. I want to, if I can, launch myself directly at one of those armored guys.
Hell yeah. You launch yourself. Go ahead and roll me. They go, ah! And a very tall, lanky man just is kind of like, oh my God, what? This is so strange. I'm not a good Cam. Sorry, Cam. He does like a girlish giggle, and that doesn't fit.
Oh, it's too loud. It's gonna pitch the microphone. Don't do it.
I'm not gonna. This is Cam, guys. DM Cam. He is flailing. He's also scared as the man with many, as the thing, the boat skeleton with too many knees is launching at them. So
truly be a nightmare because they've got T-Rex syndrome now. Their upper torso is just so small and just so much leg.
but you're also a dwarf, so you are still kind of stocky. Like, it's weird.
Yeah, man.
Roll me a d10 to see where you hit on this lanky man.
I got 4.
That
Right arm.
is the right arm. So go ahead and roll. Oh God. Roll an attack. However you want to do it. You only have.
Is that a...
Oh yeah. Oh, go ahead. Okay. So you turned yourself into a cannonball.
Yeah.
D8.
Sweet. I didn't pick any of those up. Hold on.
Well, you didn't plan on getting extra knees, so how do you plan for that?
I got an 8.
Too many knees. Too many knees. You go right into the arm. It cracks. Like, you can hear something. You have broken
A little limp in the wrist.
just
sorry.
extra. Oh no! Oh my
Sorry.
God!
I think that's mean.
I don't like this. And he is on the ground though, just completely laid out. I don't. Why this? I went to theater school. I have an MFA in acting. This isn't what I meant to be. I didn't want
That's
this.
a lot of words, man.
Should have gotten an
Talk a lot, but you
MFA.
don't say anything.
We love you.
Should have gotten an MFA in keeping your bones.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna help free this one from its prison,
Great.
and I'm gonna bring my great axe down upon them.
John's really got it in for Cameron's.
Can I yell so that I get another plus?
Yeah, absolutely. +2 for hitting. You technically, if you want to save your +1 from your inspiration, feel free. But you do, so you have a +2 at the very least. You could have
Okay.
+3.
Well, I think I'm gonna do the +3 because I rolled a 3, so that gives me 6.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's
Good,
good.
John.
That's good. You go ahead and roll a d10 to see where you hit.
Yes.
Oh, a big man.
The right arm again.
Just absolutely. Just listen. There are. Blackwell, I'm sorry. He just goes, "Daddy." And
No, you're fine. No, you're fine.
Daddy, go ahead and roll damage.
It's
Can't
only
even.
a 2.
Listen, Ulna, your friend fully cannonballed and did some serious damage to this armored man. So you have done a total of 10 damage. He just and is now a metal encased.
Why did it sound like he liked it?
I got a 10. Daddy.
Some people got
Okay.
some. They got some. You know what? They just got something going on with them. They got some things going on with them. That's all right though. They a little special, but that's all right.
And
Just a little worried because, like Bone Mother said that they would bring them back as their new friends, and oh man, some of them talk a lot.
Here's the thing. We give them to John, and we run. We just run.
Great. All right.
I'll remember this.
Top right corner. John will remember this.
I'm going to take a cue from Ulna, and I'm going to lift this one up and just shake out.
I love it.
So much
It's really
easier.
satisfying.
Yeah.
Delicious. Yeah, that's great. There are 2 more guards who are looking very shaken at these turn of events. Letty and OG, is there anything you would like to do?
I have an idea. So it all depends on if I can get these hits in. I want to see if I can pounce on one person, like someone who's running or fleeing, grab them, and basically hit a motherfucker with another motherfucker by chucking them at the guard.
Yes, yes. Go ahead and roll a d10.
So this is gonna be the first one. That's a 6.
Yeah, this is just a person. So like they're soft and squishy and so scared. So you grab them. Roll just out of curiosity, because you're not going to do damage with this part of it, but roll to see what you end up grabbing. Roll a d10.
Roll d10. Oop. That's a 4.
So you get guys, you were out for the arms today. The right arm. Fuck that arm.
3, it would have been anyway.
Yeah, I mean, listen, go with a 3, get him by the dick. So you get this this townsperson by the right arm. They are shrieking in fear because also, did you get them with the lion jaw or your? Okay,
I got him with the lion's jaw, and OG is just like, don't worry about it, friend. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You'll be all right. You're gonna be all right. So this is what's gonna happen.
Still talking? Well, it's got me, and it's so they're so scared. Okay,
it's okay. Like relax. So this is what's gonna happen. You see, you in the air right now, and you see that motherfucker right there. That motherfucker about to get hit by you, motherfucker. So brace yourself. There's gonna be a wild trip.
I said fuck, and Blackwell's like, yes, I heard you. Let's go. I love it. I love it. We have unleashed him. There is one guard who's a little bit shorter, dark hair slicked back, and then there's one who's a little bit taller who just he's very pale and like lithe, and he gives the vibe of like, hey, very
that one. Just that one. The one who's trying to hit the like the just no. I thought we buried that back in 2020. We're gonna permanently bury that one.
I kind of got a thing for clowns. But I'm such a good actor.
Where's your lion noises there?
Yeah, he makes lion noises. That's a throwback to anybody watching SS Sophia. Mm-hmm. Anyway,
yeah, it is.
So you're using a person as a weapon. So go ahead and roll the d10 to see if you hit this.
Well, that just fell on the floor. Oh, that's an 8.
People keep saying they miss me.
Just who was the first to do this? Like, why? Just why?
I can't stop. I don't know about it. Like, I've never seen River do that in my life, but he just gives that vibe.
They really do.
That's an 8.
Vibe. My God. Okay. So roll me a d10 to see where you hit this gorgeous man with the best acting chops.
You said the 3 was the crotch, like the pelvis.
Yeah.
So what I imagine is as OG is, swinging around and around and around, kind of like a frisbee, and the next, launch, like head first, like full top of dome. Mm-hmm. It is the worst kind of impact sound.
That's not the kind of head I like. And go ahead and roll me a d8.
Let's see. Where's my D8?
Wrong. Bad.
That's a 7.
He doubles over. The person that you threw snapped their neck because they hit like metal armor and just dick. So bad.
Just dick.
Hey,
you should have been wearing a cod piece, man. Like, you ain't wearing y'all haven't been issued cod pieces yet. See, this is why y'all need to be liberated, because that ain't right. First no dental, now no cod pieces. That's just
I would
shame
never
right there.
tap the dick. Guys, River, I am not sorry. I'm not
I
sorry.
hate it.
They know why I'm doing this. They know what they did. So the townsperson's murdered. So you got another body. Hooray, bones. This person just doubles over, hits the ground, writhing in pain, but not dead yet. And the other one is coming out like, what is happening?
Wait,
So they're actually going to go after, where's my D4? They're going to go for the dinosaur. They're like, what? This guy's like,
Valid.
I listen, I know a lot about dinosaurs, okay? I had a hyperfixation. I'm autistic and have ADHD. I don't know if you know this about me. So
I feel like maybe this one's name is David for some reason.
yeah, how'd you know? Don't ever call me Dave. I hate it. Yeah.
I don't
like-
know. Bones had a thought, and that's what came out.
Here, hold on. Let me pull out
Bones
my
has David senses.
let me pull out my scroll of beautiful recipes that I've made and drawn.
Holy shit! Hurry, kill them. They're talking.
They're gonna roll to try to hit the dinosaur.
Yeah.
They unfortunately again you are a skeleton and can only get hit. They hit your torso, so he's trying to he gets you. So you're going to take one hit to your torso. Luckily, doesn't knock off the hat. You still look like a dinosaur.
Thank God.
River is writhing in pain and winded and ouch, my dick.
Who got thrown at who?
A helpless innocent got thrown. A nameless helpless person got thrown at River.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Can I to Jesus to the person that hit me in the torso. I'm gonna take off the hat and be like, no, it's okay. I'm a skeleton, and I'm here to get your skeleton. It's okay.
Please roll me a scary check. Roll me a d10 +1 because you're scary.
Scary. 7.
This man pisses himself. Sorry, David.
She's gonna be like, that's the wrong wet for sure, and stab him.
Bad time to take a drink. Bad time to take a drink. Yep. That is also the bad kind of wet. Go ahead and roll me d10 to hit.
Don't use my government name like I'm wrong.
You're not.
That is another 7.
Yeah. Okay. And roll me roll a d10 to see where you hit this man.
God, I hope it's a 3.
It was so close, but it's another 4.
Fuck every right arm in this place.
Right arm in particular.
Go always the right arm. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay. It's another 4.
Yeah. He goes down just saying, God, my wife is so hot and awesome. This is a horrible thing to happen. And he's dead.
She's just like, I don't know if we want those bones. They if somebody wants to take care of that, they can, but I'm not touching them.
You still have
leaked.
they leaked. I have regrets now. Regrets. Many.
Many regrets.
I'm gonna have to cancel the game now. Sorry. I take it all back.
Damn.
Put it in the box. Just walk away.
Amazing. River is still writhing in pain.
Are they standing up or are they laying on the ground?
They are on the ground. They got laid out.
So this is gonna be a stupid thing that I really want to try.
Perfect. Yes.
So in my head, I'm seeing OG doing this, looking up in the air. Okay, longitude, latitude, XYZ axis, target that. And he's going to like spit his own head out of the lion's maw at like a velocity to say
my
ping,
God. Damn.
and see if he can hit him.
Yes. I love it.
Cannonball his own head.
So good. Roll to hit. Roll a d10. With advantage because the man is prone. They are prone.
Clapping
That's better.
behind.
That was better because the first was a 2. This is a 7.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll damage. Listen, it's gonna be a d4 just because do you spit it up into the air, or is it like to like
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
So velocity just kind of going up and then letting gravity take care of the rest.
Sure. D4. Oh, first off, first D10 to see where you hit. It's got to be a 3. Let's come on, guys.
Come on.
It's got to be something that's not the right arm.
Gotta be double dick.
Because I think this is the chest, actually. Yeah, torso. That's a 7.
Oh, just a skull right into the right there. Okay, roll damage with
You
D4.
said a D4.
Yeah.
Why can I not remember what a D? Oh, here's my D4.
Does it hurt you? It's a D4.
Because my D4 looks like this.
Oh.
Oh, extra sharp.
But that was a 2.
Listen, he's still holding on. Yeah, he can't breathe. The ribs are cracked. It's bad.
OG's just
They've got a person on them. Dead person. Yeah.
OG's just sitting on his chest like, so how you doing today? Now, have you prayed today? How your bones doing? They looking, ooh, my bad. I think I cracked a couple of them. But it's all right, though. We're going to get you out of there. We're going to get you out of there, son. We're going to get you out of there. You're going to be all right. You're going to meet some good people. We got a dude named John. He's going to take care of you. He's going to take real good care of you.
Do you think they still have the skeleton?
Hot. Who knows?
Oh, do you want to put that one out? Like, are you good with that one, or do you want a little help with that one? I might go jumping again.
I mean, I helped you out earlier. I mean, nice of you helped me. I helped you out earlier.
Yeah. Okay. Just move a little bit to the left. Take a shot.
I'm just gonna roll off his chest, like.
Got it.
I rolled a 6.
Okay. Go ahead. Roll D10 to see where you hit.
I rolled a 9.
That is the left arm. We got a different arm, guys. And roll damage, please.
I rolled a 2.
It's God, that's kind of hot.
Oh my God.
And so
they're so weird here. I don't get it.
Guys, why is this dungeon so sexually charged?
They must have got some honey packs. They must have got some honey packs. Just that's not good for you. See, when you a bone person, when you're a skeleton person, you don't got to worry about none of that. None of that weirdness.
You know, I'm not gonna lie. I think I want to add that one to my collection.
You know what? I think it would look really good.
Mhm.
Oh, you can. That's all you, John. That's all you. Let me just get back to my body, and OG's just gonna roll. Hey, like just rolling.
Rolling. Correct. Millie, you are right. Okay. So our bone. What bones are collected?
If there's a bone to collect, we're taking it.
Yeah, man.
Like we stripping them of if it's the guards, we stripping them of the metal. Like as OG gets back into the lion's body, like reconnect. Just gonna paw his way drew the armor. Like, okay, nope. Okay, we got rid of that. Yep, they had a flesh. And I'm not one to judge, but what kind of okay? The unicorn underwear is a different thing. This is we just gonna he's going through the body, like getting just no questions. Like, what's the best way to put it? Cleanly fillet, like
Yeah, got it.
and it's
got
like
it, got
it's
it.
nicely, not nice, like nicely and neat. Like it's clean.
Yeah,
It's pristine.
great. It's good. We're done. It's you got them. Bones. And so, but are the bones of the man who pissed himself and then died, loving his wife, are they held on to?
Olna goes over and like stands with her very large legs on the lower half because that's where it leaked from, and then just pulls the upper part off. I think this part's okay.
Amazing.
This one didn't leak.
Separate it from the contamination. Smart.
Yeah.
No one is safe. No one is safe. Amazing. Okay. So you've gotten so many bones. Like, I think everybody, all of you, please take a +1 because you've been so successful in bone collection. I love it. As a reminder, OG still has an invisibility cloak, and Letty is carrying around a magic hat, and just so many bones. And you guys are now hearing like loud water. Like, it's like not like a little stream, not anything like that. This is a serious body of moving water. Do you head towards it, as everybody has been a little bit obsessed with wet bones and fish?
It's not like a sudden water, right? This
No.
is the sound has been here. Okay.
No, scented water is what this one did.
It's getting
So true. And I've always said that.
Hey, listen, didn't think we'd have piss jokes here.
We got there.
When dealing with bones, piss jokes are abound because
What?
I do think Letty wants to get these bones proper wet.
Proper
I want to
wet.
get them. Hold on,
wet.
sorry. I want to get them proper wet. Let's go.
God, I think that one's alive still.
The ghost of it, like somebody moves his hand like on purpose.
Clearly.
Amazing. Okay, so as you guys make your way towards the loud noise that gets louder and louder as you get closer, again, everybody sorry, stop it. This is why I can't see the comments, Mikey. It's so good.
So good.
We love our friends here at
Our
Streaming
crew
Rainbow.
is the best.
Okay.
Broken, always broken. As you guys go, it's gone. Everything's gone. You guys go to the body. You guys go. Everyone's scared because you killed 3 guards and then ripped their bones out. Like, and there was a dinosaur, and now there's not a dinosaur. Do you put the hat back on? Are you a dinosaur again? What do you do?
That's such a great question. And for a half a second, I thought about putting it on and being River. But that's too much power.
So much power.
I think she puts it on, but does not transform for now, but she's keeping it handy.
Amazing.
I would like to remind the audience that we have been removing bones by flicking them out like laundry before we put them on the line.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
Okay.
gotta fold it, tuck it in, do, nice and neat into the basket.
That's the only way.
Folding
listen.
the parts and sticking them in my own rib cage just makes it easier to carry.
Max, you don't want to know what we did with our bones. We had a genie and we wished for people's bones. They were still alive. And we had their bones.
What?
When I played this game as a player, we just had a genie and we said, hey, can we have their bones? We found out later on that they just were alive and had no bones. So there's all kinds of ways to get bones, guys. They were
like
fine.
that after a night of drinking.
They were happy,
Alive with
just
no
kind
bones.
of boneless people. Boneless. Let's go.
What a sad life to lead. Okay.
It was a married couple. They were super happy together. They said, no longer are we held back by bones. Anyway, you guys go to the water. And as you go, you find a large vessel docked. This is a boat bigger than any of you have seen in quite a long time. Some of you have never seen one this big ever. That's what she said. And what? And on up above on the ship, you see just the tall, striking figure of a woman in like pirate garb, leaning on the railing, going like, "Hey, that's not cool." Really, really soft spoken and like very calm, and really too calm for the situation. They seem really chill about it. They've got really cool blue hair, and they're very put together, but they're very obviously the captain of this vessel and better than all of us. You know who you are. And next to them is their second in command, who is has a bandana and is full pirate mode, and she's slightly southern, and she's great, and she's just like, wow, that's the weirdest shit I've ever seen. Is that a skeleton in a skeleton? Is that also, why does that skeleton have so many knees? I don't understand. What is happening? I don't understand. We should probably kill them, right, Captain? And the tall one goes, yeah, that's probably a good idea. Let's go. And pulls out a blunderbuss and shoots, because Sarah is a pirate.
You know, I know that captain is a meatbag, but there's something about their aura that is just very attractive, and I can't help but feel drawn to it.
Okay, because John, because I was a little worried that it was just me, but I'm super glad you said it.
I'm glad we're both feeling it.
Hey,
Yeah.
Hey, I get it. I know that you're saying it really softly, so I shouldn't be able to hear you, but I am all knowing and all encompassing. So like, I totally appreciate that. I've got so many lovers and so many ports.
Oh
and
my God.
I don't have my roster is full. So
John, is this one still leaking?
point. Point. The gun is aimed at John. So Sarah is going to shoot. Sarah, you're the BBEG. Because you are unbeatable, our fearless Galadriel here. Right for the torso, just full, of course. She never misses. So just a shot right to the torso. So go ahead and remove a.
You know, that's all right. I also have so many ports that they can dock in. So
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Goodness.
One more. What's one more?
Remember, everyone, every exit is also an entrance.
Whoa. Whoa.
We're being infected. Oh no. Wow. Captain, you're lulling them with your sexual mystique, and I mean, I don't blame them. I mean, everyone on the boat is just enthralled by you. Honestly, you don't even pay us because we wouldn't take your money.
Can I do a thing?
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure OG's body, like his actual body, is still, covered by the cloak.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna slip out of the lion.
Yeah,
And the lion's going to kind of like just perch down, like how lions usually lay if they're laying upright, unless they're sunbathing. They're on the side. Point is, it's laying down, and OG is just gonna do. He's making that tune like freaking everyone out, I assuming, because it's like, where the hell is that sound coming from? And he's like, you know what? You hot, but you look better out of that skin suit. And double wham wham with the scimitar and dagger from the cloak.
Amazing. Please roll me 2 d10s to see if they hit.
2d10s, where my d10?
So are you going after the captain?
Mm-hmm.
The amazing, unbeatable captain? We'll see. We'll see if...
That is a 7 and an 8.
Yeah. Is the... which one's the 7, which one's the 8? Scimitar, dagger?
Yeah, I'm using the scimitar and dagger. So I'm going to say the scimitar is the 7, the dagger is the 8.
Amazing. Okay, so... Yeah, both of those hit. The dagger gets the D8. But go ahead and roll 2d10 to see where each one hits.
Ooh, the head's 10, right?
The head is 10.
The head's 10, and I got an 8.
Amazing. Okay, so the scimitar, if we're gonna call that rolls, well, scimitar was first. So the scimitar hits the head. I don't feel bad. Sarah wants this. And the dagger hits the left arm. So go ahead and roll damage for the scimitar and the dagger.
Scimitar is a D10, dagger's D8.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do the dagger first.
She's going to die how she lived, being a fucking badass.
The dagger is at 6, and the scimitar, that's another 6. So 12 in total.
Yeah. She just goes, cool, and falls to the ground. Head. Do you want the head to be cut off, or is it like a slice?
It's going deep into the cranium, like lobotomy style. And then where is the 8 is hitting what part of the body?
The left arm.
Oh yeah, the left arm. We could just say, like, just clean off.
This pirate captain just kind of looks at you, which is impossible because you are covered by an invisibility cloak, and goes, I like that. I'll see you later. And dies. So calmly.
You know what? I like that one. Like that one we can... I think you two seem to like that one. Like, I think that we could use that one. I think, yeah, that one can definitely...
Yeah, honestly, I'm very jealous.
Yeah, that one cool. That one cool. That's a good one. That's a good one. Now the rest of these,
the other one, now that the thrall of this amazing pirate captain is kind of gone, a lot of the pirates go, oh, fuck no, and dive off the boat into a river. It's not the ocean. Where do they think they're going? Who knows? Fish. But the guys, I should know pirate lore for many reasons. First mate, is that what they're called? All I can think of is Smee from Peter Pan.
First mate, I don't know.
Cass, Winona, goes, oh no, Captain, I will avenge you. And is gonna swing with a silly looking, like it's a prop from theater, prop sword from theater. Basically, the look of it. It's like, do pirates actually use these? Who knows? And that is going to be also because they just are so freaked out by how many knees Ulna has. They're gonna run down the gangplank, no, and swipe at you. And so they are going to hit with their sword. It is a 9. So they hit your left arm. No, you don't. You have freaky knees, and I don't like it. And the captain's dead. This is the worst day ever.
Sucks to suck, I guess. Too close for my bow and arrow. I would just like to kick him with my leg with too many knees.
So many knees. Okay. Go ahead and roll to hit.
Remember, there's a
rolled a
blunderbuss
9.
on the gown.
A 9. You absolutely hit. Because you're kicking, without a weapon, you do D3 damage. How does that work?
Okay. It's yeah. I rolled a 6, so I guess that would be 3.
Okay, cool. Max damage. Roll a D10 to see where did we didn't.
Arm for an arm, baby. Left arm.
God, why your knees bend in such weird ways? Your foot went the wrong way. This is freaking me out. And
just wait till you're bones and you can be this cool too.
And they're holding on by a thread, but this is rough.
Can I bow and arrow do them a heck and shoot?
Yeah.
I think she's just gonna be like, hey, your captain was pretty cool about being bones, and if you want to be as cool as her, you should also get kind of cool about being bones real fast. That was a 8.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll a D10 to see where you shoot them with an arrow.
Okay.
Is it the head?
No, it was a 3.
Yes. Hey, right in the proverbial dick. So sorry. Just like full Boromir, but just a little lower. It's bad. It's like it's not.
I'm so sorry, Cass.
That's personal. That's absolutely personal. Yes.
No, that was me doing you a favor. Think about everything that bitch has put you through. Over.
And now
Goodness.
Join the Bones, slow motion, like Enya starts playing maybe it's like just really sad and amazing. But she dies following in the chillest footsteps of her pirate captain. And everyone else is just like, what a weird day. Like people, like no one else has come out. They're like, the skeletons are back. Like you kind of get the vibe of like, oh God, here we go. And yeah, all the pirates jumped into the river. They've swum across. They're just like, no. I don't get paid enough because I don't get paid. And now the captain is dead and I got to find somebody who will either pay me or be hot.
Can I pick up the blunderbuss and give it to John and say, hey, John boy, John boy, you see that one out there? Take a crack shot at him.
Those bones are wet.
Those bones are wet.
Oh,
They're gonna
That-
be
those
perfect.
Those are some wet bones. And see if you can get a fish as well. I would like a pet fish, John. Like I really would, like whatever fish you could get. Take a shot.
Yeah. I am gonna aim for the biggest fish I can see with this now blunderbuss, I guess.
Yeah.
That is a 5.
It absolutely, like you kind of saw how it worked. And you know, it's a pretty straightforward loading is impossible. So it kind of yeah, it's like this kind of doesn't make sense. So you don't really it's not an epic fail. So it definitely shoots, but it kind of hits the water and does that weird thing that physics does where the bullet like explodes. So it makes a really cool noise and visual though. So that was fun. You didn't hit any fish though.
Yeah, I'm so glad that I used this thing that you handed me.
You know what, John? I think you'll be a good shot one day. Just keep shooting, John. Keep shooting.
I'm gonna throw it into the water.
Now, John.
So there is now a
Go get your fish if you want your fish.
But why did you throw the gun away, John?
There's an empty
Why do
boat.
we-
Does anybody? If feel free, you're on a dock. If you want to go into the water to find fish, what would you guys like to do now that you have destroyed the pirate queen Sarah?
I want to jump onto this boat.
Yeah. Okay. Anybody else?
I
would like to
Oh.
do bone extraction on the 2 pirates.
Amazing. So you go ahead and take care of Cass.
And I think for the last time this session, she is just like quietly singing the bone song to herself.
Amazing.
Have some bones.
John.
Yes, I'm gonna reach into my bag here, and I'm gonna pull out the lower half of our piss boy from earlier, and dip the body into this this river to cleanse it of its spoil, and then extract the now clean bones.
We love it. David, you're taken care of here. We love you. Amazing. Ulna and OG. OG, are you on the boat? You're on the boat still?
Oh yeah, I think
Cool.
OG is looking for a way to undock the boat.
Yes. Okay. And Ulna, what are you looking for? What are you
I'm
doing?
looking for just stuff.
Both of you, go
I'm
ahead
the
and
worst house guest.
yeah, go ahead and roll me d10s, both of you. And remember, everybody got a +1, at least +1. So feel free to add.
I don't. If with a +2 somehow, I got an 11. I had one from something, and then one for being very attracted to a pirate queen.
Yeah.
Correct.
Correct.
Physiologically, things changed, and I don't understand, and I don't want to think about it.
You are searching, and you feel drawn to the captain's quarters. This weird attraction that you felt that you don't want to look into very much, and you in there you find so much shiny shit. You find gold and like
Fuck yeah.
another hat, but it's like a metal one that's got points on it. You find a crown and you find jewels, and it's so sparkly and fun. It's not bones, but you could make some pretty cool decorations. Like what? Okay. So you saw Letty with like scales on her bones when she was, but like, what if you could like what you come up with a term? What if you could bedazzle your bones?
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Bone dazzle?
Bone
Bone dazzling.
and
Bone
then
dazzling.
and then with an 11, you hear a deep, resonant ribbit, and you look over and see a frog, not a giant dire frog, but a very large frog nonetheless. And he just goes
How large?
like big.
Like, well, I guess frogs and spiders don't really make good roommates. I
Not
wasn't
quite.
Stick them in my head.
So not quite hamburger, more meatloaf.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's quite the description, and I hate it.
I'm sorry, I was going for a frame of reference.
Yeah, no, we got there. Reference is framed.
The frog looks at you and goes, I mean, I kind of come with the treasure. I'm kind of the guardian of it, I guess.
That's super cool of you. I'm gonna take all of it and you, I guess.
Rad.
You can still guard your treasure elsewhere.
Great. Cool. I was getting kind of tired of being stuck here. Cool. Awesome. And OG, go ahead. What did you get on your roll to see if you could figure out how to liberate this boat that is really just a boat skeleton?
I got a 7.
You do find a way. You see ropes tied, and you undo them. Like you get it. You throw everything off, and then you kind of sit, and the boat isn't moving. And you realize that while it's like a skeleton, it is not alive like a skeleton like you are. And you don't know that you could figure out how to make it move.
You know what? Maybe I should contact Boss Man. Like I should probably contact Boss Man because this is nice. This is nice. I kind of like this. I should probably contact Boss Man on how we can, procure this. I think Boss Man might like this as well. This is nice.
Cool.
So
we can certainly carry a lot of bones with it.
You can. So do you guys try to work as a team to somehow get this? I mean, are you going to try? How are you? What is happening?
I don't know.
There are two thoughts going through my mind. Either A, maybe bone knowledge from roll for bone knowledge and try to figure out maybe he's done this before, like he's commandeered a ship before, or B, somehow, some form of way, use him as a scrying or echo device or something to literally kind of what was it? Who's the weakest link? Phone a friend, phone Boss Man.
Okay, go ahead and roll me a d10. Add plus 1 or plus 2, considering because I don't think you've used your little bonus.
Haven't yet. Yeah. Oh, that's never mind. I was going to use it. That's a 10.
Okay. Yeah. You kind of think to yourself and go, "Oh yeah."
So there needs to be the context that my partner is also on my account from the iPad. That one wasn't me, but Bone a Friend means something different.
No, really?
I didn't see that. I was already just thinking about having your hand turn into, but that's good. That's great. So yeah, you like, oh yeah, if I put, she made magic. So if you close your little digits like this, and you put this one up to where your ear hole would have been, and put this one down by your maw, the connection is made magically, and you are able to have a conversation. Hello, who's calling?
All right, Boss Man, this is OG speaking real quick. Hey, Boss Man, guess what? We got some bones for you, but we also got, check this out. We got a ship. We got a boat house for the bones. What we doing with it? Can we keep it? Where do you want to put this, Boss Man? I feel like we should keep it. It'd be a good thing to have, Boss Man.
Oh, you're not dead. That's brilliant. It's always good to hear you, OG. You have a boat as well as many bones, right? I haven't had a boat in quite a while.
So we get to keep the boat. Oh yeah.
Yeah. We'll keep the boat. I don't like the water, so I'm just going to bring it here, and it will be beached. So it's going to be, if you're okay with that.
That's all right. I mean, I like the boat. It could be on the beach. It could be on the water. As long as I get the boat, I could just chill out in the boat. Is that all right with you, Boss Man?
Oh yeah, it's absolutely fine. Actually, I've just remembered. I sent you to Water Run. Is that correct?
Please hold. Yo, we at Water Run?
I don't know. There's water and it's running.
There's water.
Yeah, there was a lot of running and into the water, so I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, we at Water Run, boss. We at Water Run.
Oh, perfect. Great. Hold on. And you hear this clap, and suddenly you all basically a chasm opens where the port is, and you all fall into the secret dungeon underneath Water Run. And you land on other skeletons. This little goblin skeleton goes, Hey, ow. Hey, guys. Oh, new friends. Hi. Leroy, we got new friends. And this other kind of like, wow, guys. Hey, Scrabble. Great, new friends. This is really just for me and Rackham. Hi. Because those were our little skeletons. Hey, cool. A boat. What are we going to do with a boat? Hey, guys.
Hey, the boat's OGs.
Oh.
Nah, it's cool. It's cool. Everyone can hang out on the boat. We can have a boat party. We can have a party on the boat. We could have all our friends. Like, it could be a place where our friends hang out. We hang out. Like, we could bring in the new people. They could get accustomed to place. The boat's the hangout. It is the club. I like the boat.
Oh,
You have a frog too. And he holds up a much smaller frog who says, wow, you are quite large, frog friend. Hello. Also, why do you have so many knees? There are so many questions. We shall go all to our master. Let's go. Yeah, so you guys now have a boat and many bones. Do you guys pimp yourselves out into whole new configurations? What do you guys do before you pass them along to your master?
John, I got another hat. You want this one?
Sure, I'll take it.
Great. Here you go.
The subwoofer. Yes. So John, you now have a crown. You can wear it jauntily if you would like, but you are crowned with a cool hat. And you guys unlive to see another day and new skeleton friends being made. And that is where we're going to end our adventure tonight. So thank you all for joining us. Thank you to my players. Katana, once again, first time at the table. So glad you were able to join us. I'm so excited. Matt Pena, always amazing. Thank you for coming back. Blackwell, again, everyone, you're all welcome back at my table. Courtney, I guess. No, Courtney, amazing.
And Courtney's here too.
And Courtney's here too. And again, so come back next week, next Tuesday, for the finale of the SS Sophia. It's going to be traumatizing. And Max will die for real. No, just kidding. Terrifying. So many people die in real life when you die in the game. So come back for that. And then in
Spoilers, I guess.
I don't know. I don't know what happened. I just know that David's mean. That's why I made him piss himself and die. Correct. But come back and in 2 weeks on the 15th, the premiere of Manger Paris. Listen to me very badly speak French because it makes me laugh to the one person who's a French Canadian and knows it very well. So again, thank you to my players. Please check out all of their everything. Courtney, if you want to do one last little cast thing.
Yeah.
And
I might be stuck with this voice. It's a problem.
Listen, this was kind of the voice you used for Fey Folk too.
Cinema.
This is Cinema. Please join our Discord, join our community. We adore everybody there. It's such a fun group. We're super supportive, and listen, we're filthy. It's a problem. It's not a problem. I love it. And is there anything else that anybody wants to say before we call it?
I think so. Yeah. Oh, sorry. You first. Yeah. First.
I was gonna say, just remember that if you don't have free will, at least you have free bones.
Free bones. Bone a friend, guys.
Bone a friend.
Consensually, please. And yeah, Blackwell. Any last of anything?
I can say this. Next month I'll be part of a charity stream on Logomancy's channel. So if you want to come out, hang out, donate to a good cause. It's a Make-A-Wish Foundation. I hope I'm allowed to say this. I
Hey,
hope
listen,
I am.
follow up with join our Discord server and learn more if it happens. Listen, we all have ADHD and don't remember anything. So yeah, stay tuned. Again, thank you guys so much for joining. Thanks for everyone in the chat. It was a pleasure as always. It was a pleasure to game with you guys. Thank you for joining my table. And everybody, have an amazing night. Get boned. All right. Goodbye.
Good night.